And we're back. Thanks for tuning in again. So we're going to resume what we were doing just now. Hopefully without any horde interruption this time. So...
I need to target something first.
See, I like a game where you can build a community. The thing is with Warcraft, I haven't been in a guild for so long that I've forgotten how to guild. And I've forgotten how to be a part of a community on this game. That said, I'm really enjoying being part of a community. Even though I've only been part of this community for about 15 minutes. Like, it's already nice to have that conversation. Have a flowing conversation with community. It is great. I'm just adjusting things on my Twitch here. Yeah, okay, that looks good. That's fine. Okay. Drain some life.
I require a target.
I'm a warlock. I can literally suck the life out of you. This is not a... Let's see. I like games where there's clans and communities built into it, like especially if they're baked into it a little bit. I.e. with World of Warcraft, guilds are kind of essential if you want to make any kind of real progress in the game. And I like that because it's basically encouraging you to have community, and guild communities are great if you find a good one that's just not what I call a cesspit guild. The reason I call it a cesspit guild is when basically what they do is they dump you in a massive pot of players, but there's no actual community. You just talk to random players every day that you've never met. Whereas with a guild, I like to have a guild where I know everyone, or know the regulars at least. Now, sure, I joined a guild with like 400 members, but the thing is, my thought process behind that is that I'm going to get to know the regulars. So I fully intend to play and do guild activities and stuff, so it's not like it's a big deal, but at the same time, I just want to, I want to join a guild, and I want to have that group to play games with. And I want to have fun doing it, so... Don't get me wrong, though. You guys are great, like, whoever comes and tunes in on my Twitch. But what I would like to do, maybe, is get some of my guildies from this eventually, when they get to know me. I'd like them to come and join me on the Twitch stream. I think that'd be a good idea. Get some of the guildies on. We've got to kill some Twilight Hunters.
I do not have a target.
This guild's a little quiet for my liking. There's so many people that... Even the offline members, though, it looks like there has been quite a lot of activity, so... Okay, so now we've completed our objectives here. We're almost ready for another dungeon, which is nice. That's marrying up kind of well. Perfect. Oh, isn't this the place where I have to get the dumbass scuba helmet?
Can I help you? Be seeing you.
Woo! What do you think of my transmog with my scuba diving helmet? Jesus Christ! What is it? It's actually a all-purpose diving helmet. Why have I got this on? Let's set fire to some things.
Acquire a target.
So, yeah, so at the moment, so far so good. I'm slightly mad at this stage.
I do not have a target.
Oh. Well, I don't care what Cho'Gall thinks, my dude. Cho'Gall's got eyes all over him. He's one ugly mother foe. There's a 7 skill tree. Oh, there's skill trees. Good. Again, for me, that's customization. I like to be able to play my character how I want to play the character. So, I mean, MWO, is it something that you're finding fun? I mean, I know it's, boom. I'll say, if you're just joining us again, thank you very much for checking us out. I've just pulled a bunch of mobs from over here, so that's fun. I'm an idiot. I am actually an idiot. Please excuse my dumbass in this game because I sometimes make mistakes. I mean, everybody makes mistakes. I mean, there's somebody who put pineapple on pizza out there, so... I'm going to say everybody makes mistakes. Somehow I was born. That's a thing. We're level 84 though, which is good. We're almost through Cataclysm, boys, and we've only done 1 zone and like 2 dungeons. God bless the leveling experience boost. Fun compared to World Tanks. Oh, good, man. Well, the thing is, the key to, especially with quarantine... You know, you got to find a game that's fun and entertaining because otherwise you're going to drive yourself goddamn crazy. Luckily, I have never played a ranged really before, so playing World of Warcraft with a ranged is like playing a new game for me in some ways. Again, if you're just joining us, thanks for joining us on stream. I stream every night. And I usually play a mixture of WoW and Halo Reach currently, with expanding into Quake Champions and probably a few other games come payday. Ah, hey man. Hey man. Hi Luba, how you doing? Just a question, my dude. Do you like what we've done with the place? I've put my graphic design skills to work, and we got ourselves a proper logo that I made, and we've got some stuff, some other art assets, as you can see in the window. This probably looks a lot better than when you last saw the stream in terms of physically, because I've been doing my graphic designy shit and making it look half decent. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Because I see, I do. I'm still obviously I still work it as a graphic designer. I do it freelance, but I just thought to myself, like, I've got very basic ass logos and stuff. I'm not sticking to it, so why don't I just make like stick a couple hours aside, make myself a logo, make myself a layout, and so I just drew on all the crap I've done for working with bands in the past, and thought I'm gonna make myself a edgy boy logo. Because God knows I'm your local goth dad, and therefore the most edgy boy you know. Oh, for God's sake. This is a mess. What the hell happened here? They're going to blame me because I'm the ranged one. I know they are. But I did not pull all this crap. What the hell is this? But thanks for that. As I say, I accept any feedback. But honestly, if it looks good, it looks good. I mean, to be honest, in terms of design and artwork, this logo that I've made for myself is probably some of the best work I've done of late. And also, as I say, behind the chat window, we've got an overlay. Got some art assets for socials, and it's got some frames. I'd say we're going to evolve it ever so slightly, and we're going to change things every so often. But what I'm looking to do is sort of gradually upgrade the interface, because I got myself a core interface that works, and I had that for like 2 weeks. Then I added a logo to it, which was my logo, because it took me a few weeks of iteration to get the real brand vibe I want for me and my channel. So it's like, what I've got to bear in mind is I'm a streamer and a YouTuber. This has to represent me, this logo. So I had to go, okay, so what would I like if I wanted my brand to be put on, like, I don't know, a t-shirt or something? I mean, we're getting ahead of ourselves. But, you know, if I did, what would I want that to look like? And so I just made that. And then on top of that, we've got a few little assets, including our social bars up here. Which is really good. And as I say, it's been really fun to delve into streaming, have a lot of fun with playing games. I've been playing a bit of Halo Reach too. I mean, I tried to play Modern Warfare the other night, and it said my graphics card was out of date, but it isn't. So I need to work out why my Call of Duty isn't working, because I was going to play some Warzone. But I can't get it working because my game says that my graphics card's out of date, and it isn't. So I think there's a glitch at the moment with that. So just a moment. Okay. But again, thank you for checking us out, man. You know, it's like, I appreciate all the viewership. Honestly, it's just something that you know, I'm very grateful for any viewers we get. And at this point, like I'm saying to people, I'm not doing this to, once you've got it running, let me know and we can squad up. Like, yeah, man. Absolutely. Well, the thing is, when I come off Warcraft tonight, I'm going to go and try and get that fixed before we start the second part of the stream, because I was planning on playing some Warzone, which I've never played. So it's going to be a little embarrassing for me. I was planning on playing some Warzone, but if I can get if I can get it working, and obviously, later in the evening I may be jumping off Warcraft to try and fix it. So either this time or the next time, depending on the time. Because what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go in there. My camera was a bit off there. I apologise. I still can't get used to this goddamn cuff I've got for my bridge piercing. It's a steak, and I feel great because I feel like an opulent wasteland prince of some kind.
I need to target something first.
I need to. There we go. I expected that can to fizz over then. Because, you know, literally fuck my life, but, you know. We just joined, so just to keep you up to speed, man, we did the hunter leveling and we did the warrior leveling. At this point, I've tried a warlock, and I've just had my mind blown by how fun this is, playing a warlock caster. I'm not a caster player, I'm a melee, in-your-face, like, you know, playing the warrior, sword and board, punch me in the face and I will kill you type. But honestly, I'm having a lot of fun playing a warlock, so just demonic shit and fire damage. Private message me when you're on. Obviously, I'll have to add you an Activision account as I'm on PS4. Yeah, no worries, man. Well, I'll definitely let you know, because I'll have to try and fix it, because I was going to run it earlier, and then I thought, well, I don't know if I'm actually going to get that game running in time to actually do any decent stuff. So I just picked World of Warcraft, because obviously this is my kind of bread and butter for this stream, but I'm doing other stuff too. Like, I've delved into Halo Reach, I'm going to play Quake Champions with my mate Ol at some point. So it'd be nice to get you involved as well if we're going to play some Modern Warfare Warzone, because I've never played that, so you're going to have to put up with me being very, very bad at the game, but, you know, still, it'd be nice to do it. Don't the Realm shut down on WoW tonight anyway? I might be forced off the game in like about an hour anyway, so. Got a Snapchat from my fiance. Ah, cute. It turns out my oldest is still awake, so. I was wondering why she hadn't come to bed, actually, because she said she was tired. She's goddamn adorable. But Esther was making me laugh earlier because I was listening to my glam rock playlist, or it's called Sleazy Listening. And I was listening to Pretty Boy Floyd, which are one of my favourite glam bands. So Pretty Boy Floyd, they're one of my favourite glam bands, and I was listening to them. And so Esther picks up her toy guitar, like a ukulele she's got, and starts strumming it and going like this, rock and roll. And I'm like, that's my girl. You keep doing that, you make Dad proud. You can become a little rock star. I want you to be the next Joan Jett, bitch. I mean, that's implying that there could be.
I need to target something first. I do not have a target.
No, she's goddamn adorable, man. She is definitely a cutie. I mean, she's fantastic. So she starts like, I mean, I put it on my Facebook story. If you know me personally, Ellie, of course you do, man. And she was rocking out to Pretty Boy Floyd, and I'm just like, this girl's got a good taste in music. It's like, I see you're a woman of culture as well. Yeah, I'd love for her to form. There was a really, really good glam band in the 80s called Vixen. And Vixen were, if you want to know what Vixen were like, there's a song called Edge of a Broken Heart by Vixen. And it's a sick glam ballad. And I would hope that if Esther starts a band, that's what it sounds like. I'm a huge fan of glam rock, and and obviously I'm a big fan of well, the whole glam scene. Wow, wow, that was terrible. How did we all die immediately? Well, I can tell you how, but obviously no. No, what I'm thinking, yeah, I mean that said though, I used to do some music, and I'd love to, I used to do some vocals, so I'd like to get a band back together myself. I really would. Um, with Esther, she's so musical already at her age. She loves to sing and dance. So what I really hope is that she gets into music, not because I'm going to pressure her to be like her dad and be musical, but honestly, I just think that she will be so good for it. Like, I finally got. Oh, by the way, man, since you last saw us, again we had a visual upgrade. I also got myself a gaming chair. I got the X Rocker Alpha. This shit is comfy. You know, I was thinking the other day, man. Like, I know you moved on too, but like, oh yeah, man. This shit is so comfy. To be fair, like, I had some money I'd put away for having a tattoo, and obviously that's not going to happen right now because, you know, Rona. But I got this back. I got myself a flag to backdrop out. So I got my as a Satanist, you got to do it. I got a Satanist back. I got the flag of the Church of Satan behind me as a backdrop, and I also got myself a gaming chair. That's what I did with my tattoo fund money. And this is so damn comfy. Honestly, this is like so nice because I was on a dining room chair before and I was so uncomfortable. I was loving doing what I was doing, but I was so fucking uncomfortable. I was physically pained by the whole experience. Priorities, yeah, man. Well, I got some money put away, so I thought, well, okay, so I need to not ruin my back doing this, and also it's me, your boy Satan. Um, so getting a backdrop was good because that means that also if my partner wants to come to bed, she doesn't have to worry about the bed being in the. I mean, it's only the very corner of the shot. You can see the edge of the bed, but also she doesn't have to worry about that. Like I bought myself this flag so it just blacks it out, so it creates a separation from bedroom to streaming deck. I also love this chair because it's got super comfy. It's vegan leather, and it's also like black and red like my setup, so it all goes really well. I was going to get one of the brazen chairs, but honestly, the X-Rocker had all the same features for actual less money, and I'm so comfortable. And to be fair, I got it from Argos. I got it on next day delivery. I'm like, hell yeah, man. Although all this gaming talk does make me miss working at game. It really does. Chloe, yeah, she's good. She had problems with her thyroid as a result of childbirth, of course. She's sleeping okay. Yeah, we've got a bit of a rota going where one day I get the lie-in, the next day she gets the lie-in with the kids. So we have a rota going. I can't. Luckily, my lie-in was today because I can't have a lie-in. I've got a team meeting with work on Zoom tomorrow morning, which is absolutely delightful because it's about pensions. But you know. Yeah, Chloe's doing good. She's doing good. She's okay. She's coping. I mean, we've got you know, it's what's been nice for her with this quarantine is me not being at work is that, you know, being able to share the load with the kids a lot more because she's not on her own with them all day, which is really nice for her, and it's really nice for me because I get to see that development, especially in Beatrice. I mean, Esther, it's like, I know it sounds crazy, but like just to see the fact that she's finally getting potty trained.
Do not have a target.
And also with Beatrice, just seeing her progress as well is amazing.
First.
And by the way, Battlefield, I hope you're doing good, and I hope you and your other half are doing good, and the kids. How you doing? Is everything good for you? And again, if you're tuning in, just thanks a lot for watching, whoever you are and wherever you are watching, on whatever capacity you're doing so. I appreciate any viewers, any viewership. If you like what you see or like what you hear, you can hit subscribe, or follow me on Twitch, follow me on YouTube, follow me on Instagram. I appreciate any kind of viewership. If you're a streamer too, don't worry. You know, as I say, I'm just excited to be doing what I'm doing right now. This is a lot of fun.
Alrighty then. Hi, how are you? You have a great day now.
This is infuriating. Give me that imp. I'm just glad to see that slowly but surely, especially the stream is growing. So if you do enjoy the content, I mean, we are a casual stream. You know, we're not hardcore. We're not sweaty. Don't worry. We're not going to sweat on the stream. Like, we die, we lose, we screw up, we make mistakes. But at the same time, I'm just a realistic player. You know, and I just want to do something different on stream because I've wanted to stream my experience for a long time because I've been a long-term WoW player and I'm just coming back into the game. Struggling as we all are, but she's staying strong for kids. Honestly, the strongest one I know. Yeah, man, the same with Chloe, man. Strongest woman I know, absolutely. Chloe, I mean, for me, Chloe has been such a cornerstone, especially keeping me on an even kill during this quarantine. Because, honestly, I've been a nightmare. I've been a nightmare on this quarantine. Because, well, you know, I got BPD. I struggle with shit all the time. And emotionally, it's been hard for me because I can't see my friends. I can't go to the pub with my buddies. I can't even go to my DDP yoga class once a week. And it's been difficult for me. It really has. And Chloe has stayed strong. She's been my rock, and she there's no amount of credit I could give her that's actually enough. And it's like, she'll be like, oh, what? And it's like, so what I like to do is try and give her some me time every day. I'm waiting for this to come, but I ordered this thing off Amazon, which is like it's like all the planets in the solar system, but as bath bombs. And I've said each day I want you to go and have a bath, go and have a chilled out bath with those. You know, so what I've done for her is I bought it's like a bath bomb set. So every planet in our solar system has a bath bomb, and I said, so once a day I want you to go and have a bath with the bath bomb. That's what I want to do. just because that means that, you know, she gets some of that her time because she's done so much, and I appreciate that. And yeah, oh, your kid's fine, but Elsa's missing nursery. To be fair, Esther's missing nursery as well. What we've been doing with her is trying to teach her better communication with her words. We've been trying to get her the next door neighbours' kids, like talking to them over the wall and stuff. You know, so hanging out in the back garden at a safe distance, but over the, talking to each other. You gotta do what you can. You know what I mean, dude? It's really hard, but no one likes quarantine. I mean, I've struggled with personal issues that mean that I don't like being forced to not see other people. Like, I can be a bit of a shut-in anyway, but then to have it forced upon me to not go see people is difficult, emotionally, for me at least. But I'm glad you're all doing okay. I'm really glad you're all doing okay, man. It's really nice to hear. Because I worry about... Yeah, myself, sure, but I also worry about all my friends in quarantine because, you know, it's not easy on anyone. But especially if you've got a family like me and you. Hey, man. I will do. Thank you. Thanks for checking me out. Much appreciated. I will definitely have a good stream. I hope you do too. I appreciate... yeah, this guy here... So then, the Klepto MB. Yeah, this guy over here, he does art on his stream a lot of the time. If you want to go check him out too, give him a follow, show him some love. I know only a handful of people are watching, but the more the merrier, absolutely. The Klepto MB, he's been so supportive of my my stream that I want people to support him too. And yeah, yeah, man, Shadow says she's on the same on that with you. Yeah, absolutely, dude. It's hard. BPD has made it very difficult. Because having mental health issues is one thing, but having mental health issues and being forced to stay inside as opposed to wanting to stay inside is very difficult. It's like, you know, I get distressed by the idea because it sounds really dumb, but the things I miss are going to the pub with my buddies once a week. I used to go on a pub Thursday, going to my yoga class. I used to like going to the pub on a Friday or a Saturday, going out on a Saturday to go for date night, all these things, and you think they're superficial and just kind of like, oh, we don't need those in our lives, but we do. Like, I need those things because it kept me on an even kilter, and it really stresses me out that I can't do them. So having BPD, it's really hard because, of course, my brain's like, but I want to do these things. Why can't I do these things? And you get really angry. But also, I understand that I can't do them because we're trying to save the goddamn planet at this point. A positive, really random positive I saw the other day was some photographs of the visible lack of air pollution in the city. So I saw how much the pollution had been reduced in Sheffield just by people being in isolation, and it was amazing. Although, what I should be probably ashamed of is the amount of Gordon Ramsay content I've consumed during this outbreak. Kitchen Nightmares, Hotel Hell, you name it, I've watched it. Simple, honest, rustic food. But what I just God, it was around this time last year I started working at Game, wasn't it? God. It's been a year already since I left? Jesus. Well, kind of. Just, well, over a year. No, not the Ramsey. Look, just because I left Game doesn't mean the Ramsey ever stops. Simple, honest, rustic shitposting. Oh, fuck me. Fine dining. Fine dining. Fine fucking mess. Yeah, but I honestly, I was thinking about this the other day. Like, it's been a while since I left game now, and I genuinely miss the place. It was just the fact I couldn't get more hours. Literally. I mean, the guys at game, the group of people, there were people I felt genuinely cool working with. Like, these guys all made me feel good about myself. And, you know, I do miss it. I miss it every day when I go to work. I do, genuinely. But also, like, the reason I miss it is because I had so much fun. So there's no downside. It's like I have such positive memories. It was just a lack of hours, and I had to do something about it for my family. You know, it's sad though, because I would have stayed there for, well, God knows how long. Wait. That gnome was called Finkel Einhorn. That's an Ace Ventura reference. Jesus Christ. Oh my God, was that a freaking JoJo reference? Good old caffeine to make me feel alive. Just a moment, guys. Just going to cut this part down for YouTube.